This episode of Tekzilla is sponsored by Domain.com.
We got a question from Travis who writes in, "Hey Tekzilla crew, I've heard Veronica talk in the past about having a business class internet connection at home. What are the benefits of this? I'm currently paying for the 100 megabit residential connection from Cox at home, and I've been underwhelmed. I'll be moving to San Diego in a few months and have an opportunity to change my service. Is it worth it? What are the pros and cons? Love the show. Keep up the great work. Travis in Newport, Rhode Island." I gotta warn you, dude, they don't have winter in San Diego. You are going to love it. Or what they consider winter is basically a balmy spring day.
I love San Diego. It's so beautiful down there.
It is. One thing you should think about when you are moving to a new area is if you've been using cable or DSL or cable or whatever, search around to find options you never thought about. DSL reports or broadband reports is a great way to find out, but see if there's alternates to what you've been using. Because sometimes you'll find out like, hey, they have fiber there, or maybe the DSL is really cool because there's a regional service and give you a really fat connection that maybe AT&T can't. Search around, make sure you look at all your options before you lock yourself into that first year's plan. Now, top reasons for business class service. 1, no cap on bandwidth.
Yay.
2, higher upload speeds.
Yay.
3, no blocked ports or restrictions against hosting servers.
Yay.
4, a static IP or IPs, although there's often an extra fee for this. 5, better customer service or some combination thereof. We can't guarantee that all business internet plans will have all of these features, but in a lot of cases, I love the moment where I'm like, there it is, like Comcast Business, because your business can't wait for fast internet. But basically, downloads to 100 megabits per second, and uploads up to 10 megabits per second, which if you're used to like a megabit and a half a second, that can be a big deal. But you want to basically search through and take a look at what you're doing, because in some cases it's like, oh, 70 bucks gets me 16 down and 3 up, which is basically slower than what I have at home. However, if that means you have no data cap, that could be a big deal for you if you are into downloading all the data every month. But at this point, by the time you get to like 50 down, 10 megabits per second up, you're at 200 bucks a month, which is a considerable jump for most people. So something worth investigating.
We must have gotten a better deal because I feel like we have something very similar to the deluxe plan, but I'm pretty sure because I pay the Comcast bill every month that it is not quite that expensive, but it is definitely up there in terms of download and upload speeds.
Yeah, I would also say don't get too obsessed with download speeds unless you have a particular server that gives you all of the bandwidth, because it's, you know what I mean, it's so frustrating when you're like, I have 50 megabits per second down and all my downloads are traveling at the same speed because it's gated by the server or the internet in between the server you're downloading from. That's something that always drove me nuts.
It's good if you're downloading a lot of stuff from the internet.
It
wink,
is.
Wink, nudge, nudge.
And having no cap.
And having no cap is also
Kill
pretty good.
the cap.
Download all of the things. All right, we've got more of your emails still to come. But first, it is time to thank again one of our sponsors.
Need a new domain name for that website, blog, or business? Then you need to register a new .com. A .com domain name is the original and it's the best. It's globally understood and it gives your website immediate cred no matter what name you choose. Find a new .com domain at Domain.com. We on the show here like Domain.com because they're affordable, they're reliable, and they're easy to use. Plus, Domain.com's active social media presence on Twitter at Domain.com and their great customer support make it a fun place to do business. Hey, we have an awesome 20% off coupon code. We're talking big time savings here, people. Visit Domain.com and check out their already low prices and use the coupon code Tekzilla when you check out to save an additional 20% off, folks. That's big time savings. And don't forget to give the Tekzilla coupon code some love. And when you think domain names, think Domain.com, and that's a .com.